Aquarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aquarius, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the cards from the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, so Aquarius, hope you guys had a good, happy Mother's Day. Hope it was enjoying. So I had a really great Mother's Day. Thank you. Let's see what's going on for you. This is for Aquarius spirit. For their highest good. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius. One more. Sorry you guys about the lighting. I got a new desk, and so I'm just like trying to fix it, but trying to do the reading at the same time. So if the lighting is off, sorry about that. But as long as you can see it and hear me, I'm good. It says, wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Definitely. I always tell you guys that you are a wise leader. You step back into your power, you guys. You're the leader. You take charge of the situations, of things that you need to do. So really do that, okay? And then you have uncovering treasure. It says, beneath the surface lies great bounty. So you may think that whatever you're doing, all this hard work, all this thing, and you're feeling it like nothing's happening. Trust me, there's treasure there, okay? There's surprises, there's, abundance. There's all kinds of things, that we just don't see. Just have faith that everything's going to work out, okay? Uncovering treasure. Beautiful. Nice. Love it. All right, so let's do this. Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aquarius. I also have my fan on, you guys, so let me see if I could do that. There you go. So also I have my fan on, so just know that. Let me just shuffle these a couple times. That's good. Take what resonates with you, Aquarius, and leave the rest. This is for Aquarius. One for the current. This is for their highest good for Aquarius. One for the situation. For the past. For the hopes, what's hidden. For the hopes and fears. Wow. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. All right, so so you begin with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about a closing of a cycle, because I already see it here that there's a new cycle coming in. The end of a cycle, karma, whatever's destined to you will come back to you, will come to you, not come back to you. So it's basically your luck is changing for the better. So it's really good. You have the Page of Pentacles. Check your finances. Really, really be careful with your finances. You could be learning something new. I feel like you need to have patience also, which is really nice. Really try to have your patience, okay? For the Hangman, I feel like you're looking at things differently. I feel like you're surrendering to the past. I feel like you're leaving a lot of things behind and you're just moving forward. I feel like you just need to find your patience though. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is about being independent, working for that material success. Wow, nice. Then you have the World card here, and the World card is talking about there's a new cycle coming in, because remember, there is an ending of a cycle. A new one is about to begin. So now it's like things are going to start moving for you. So just beware of that. And they're right underneath each other. So that also makes a difference here. You have the Knight of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is saying that for you to follow your heart, be true to yourself, you guys. Follow your heart. You're aligning with your path. Trust your intuition also. You have the Knight of Pentacles for what you need to work on. You really need that patience. Even though you're working very hard, you will reap the rewards, but you just need patience, because it is in divine timing. You have the Lover's card here, and I feel like you have a union here, like a good bond with someone. I feel like you need to have communication with them, like really speak out what you believe in and what you want to do, Like really talk. Like just don't say you know, really communicate better. Um, wow. So, but we'll see why it's here, okay? Because there's some more, there's things here that you need to see or something like that. There's something here, okay? We'll just see. All right, so Aquarius, let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Aquarius, and leave the rest. This is for Aquarius spirit, for their highest good. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, nice. All right, so you do have the Three of Wands. There's an end of a cycle, definitely. You know, remember that your luck is changing for the better. They're asking you to go within, to really go within and meditate. If you haven't done, get grounded, clear your mind. You know, really, really clear your mind. You know, because right now there's a lot of it. Your mind is very cluttered with everything that's going on. But try to clear your mind, whatever, however you do it, you know, whether it's exercising, meditating, you know, just be at peace. Try to have your mind at peace. You have the Three of Wands also, and I feel like you're really ready. You are ready to move forward. You're ready. You're done with this old cycle, and you're ready to move forward. I don't blame you. I am too. But you're moving forward. You're ready to move forward. You know exactly what you want, Aquarius. You know, you just need to do it. You're gonna start moving forward. So just know that. I also feel like if you have any plans, like don't go and tell the whole world. Just let it all come in and just keep going, okay? Because you will reap the rewards. Trust me. Just gotta really go with it and really clear your energy, okay? Really ground yourself and really rise your vibration. You have the Page of Pentacles, and why is the Page of Pentacles here for Aquarius? One more card. Wow. All right, so there's been a lot of stuff going on, right? You've been feeling the energy. People have been coming in and out of your life, and it's like, what's going on, right? There's the full moon is here. You know, May is like, wow, a lot of stuff that's just coming in. That's the energy, the planets that are going on. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles is asking you to really watch your finances, really use your finances wisely. Also, Aquarius. Oh, sorry, I heard something outside. It's just a car. Really use your finances wisely. You know, really start focusing on what you want to create and what you want to put out there as far as like, you know, whatever it is. You know, you want to start a new project. You want to start, you know, selling furniture. You want to create a YouTube channel, whatever it is. It's time to start, okay? You could be learning something new also. I feel like you could be learning something new. You could be starting a new project, and there's also good news coming in for you. You're very tired. You're very, very tired. There's been a lot of things going on in your life, and you know it. You do have the Six of Swords. I mean, yes, the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords is talking about leaving things behind. Leave it. Don't, you know, there's so much drama in your life, just leave it. Learn to just walk away, because you need to, you know, because if you don't, it's going to keep bringing you down. You're going to start feeling negative, and you don't want that, okay? It's time to just leave it behind, and you will, because I feel like you're going to calmer waters. Things are going to start shifting faster, and things are going to be moving forward for you, so it's nice. But in the process, you do also have the Four of Swords here, and they're asking you to really take a rest, okay? Because it's tiring. All this energy that you put into everything that you're going on, the drama, the people falling in and out of your life, the negativity, all that, it drains us. So they're asking you to really take some rest, okay? Really take it easy. Now that things are a little bit calmer, it's time to rest. Wow. And then you have the Hangman here, and the Hangman is saying that you need patience. Really have patience for everything, you guys. Be calm, surrender the past, leave it all behind. Just start new, because you have this new cycle coming in. And find your patience. Find it. I feel like you're looking at things very differently now. You're not seeing it the same way like you used to. Things are shifting for you, which is very nice. You have the Nine of Pentacles in what you need to do. I'm sorry, in the what's hidden. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? One more card. Oh, wow. So you have the Eight of Wands, And you also have the Seven of Cups. So, with, like I said, with the Nine of Wands, you're very independent. You're trying to establish that material success, which I can tell that you are, which is very nice. Um, they want you to trust your decisions and how you're doing, because you need to start learning how to use your intuition. Like, start trusting your higher self, start using your intuition. I feel like you've been working on yourself a lot. I feel like you're doing things differently, from eating to exercising to just doing different things. And it's good, very good. I feel like with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're trying to contemplate some decisions about things. But they want you to like get out of la la land and start being real. Okay, be real, be objective when you start making decisions. Okay, and make them carefully. And with the Eight of Wands, there's definitely messages coming in, and I feel like that's going to lead you to this decision that's coming in. So just be ready. Things are changing all of a sudden for you. Things are going to start picking up very fast. You're going to see it. You're going to be like, where's the time go? So just be ready, because you are shifting forward, and it's going to start moving fast, fast, fast. Wow, you can see the shadow. All right, so just remember that, okay? So then you start out, and we also have the World card here for the hopes and fears for Aquarius. Why is the World card here for the hopes and fears? Wow, you got the Lovers again. Wow, good. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles again also. All right, so with the World card, there is a new cycle here. The world is turning, so it's good. Your luck is changing. This is actually your card, the World card here. It's an Aquarius card, so it's good. So you did come into your reading. You also have the Lovers card. Trust the process and everything that's going on. Even if you don't see the abundance or the treasure, like the card says, even if you don't see any of that, like, yet, stand your ground. Keep believing that it's there. Okay, just trust the process. I also feel like there is that decision that you need to make, and I also feel like you need to have more communication with whoever you're involved with. If it's a close family member or brother or whoever, sister, I feel like I feel like you need to have better communication with them, some kind of communication. And I also feel, with your loved one, whoever you're involved with, your significant other, have better communication. Get your point across to what you want to say and do. Okay, you really need that. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles that you've been working very hard. You've been pushing. You've been doing whatever you need to do, and it's gonna show. Okay, you're gonna reap the rewards. You're gonna reap the rewards, and you're gonna. But you need that patience, because it is in divine timing. We don't like it, but it's when they give it to us, right? Even though you may not see it, there's that abundance that's going to come in. There's treasure. Things are going to change for you for the better, but you just need that patience. Okay, the universe sees that you're working hard. God sees that you're working hard, but have patience. You have, sorry you guys, I didn't know that there was so much shadow here. Sorry you guys. I will definitely fix that soon. You have the Knight of Cups, and why is the Knight of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Wow, you have the Page of Cups and the Strength card. Okay, so with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups together, you have the Knight of Cups here also. So you're definitely aligning with your path. Pay attention to your intuition. Trust your intuition. They're asking you to follow your heart. Really follow your heart and pay attention to it. When you're making decisions, follow your heart, you guys. Have compassion, have forgiveness for things, just really, really listen to your heart and your intuition. You need to do that. Find your strength, find your calmness, find your inner peace. You need to do that, because you have the Strength card here. You know how to be tame. You know how to get. You don't have to get all upset or anything. You know how to control yourself. So really, really find your calmness. Okay. I also feel with the Page of Cups, like if you're seeing these numbers, these angel numbers that are 444, 555, 222, 666, stuff like that. Look them up. They're angel numbers. Don't just come to the first one, but really look it up, and you'll find the one that suits you, because whatever it is, it's meant for you, it'll find its way to you. But I feel like you need to also pay attention to your dreams. I feel like there is some kind of messages coming in. not just through your dreams, not just intuitive messages, but I feel also just like regular messages. So pay attention to your texts, pay attention to the signs, you guys, because they're giving it to you. Could be through email, text, whatever, but there is some kind of news, some kind of messages that are coming in for you. Wow. Follow your heart, you guys. You have the Knight of Pentacles here for what you need to work on. And why is the Knight of Pentacles here? You really need patience. You really need patience, okay? Because you really want things right away, and it's not going to happen like that. So you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. All right. So with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're very blunt. They're asking you to not. They're asking you to be. Okay. Let me start over. So you have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is about you trying to establish yourself, trying to create a strong foundation for you, your family, whoever. You know, you want so many things, but they want you to have patience. They want you to be calm. They want you to have patience. They just want you to, you know, just chill. Okay. So really have patience, because they know you've been working very hard. You know, you're trying to do whatever you need to do. You're reaping the rewards. You will reap the rewards very soon. Even though you may not think that you will, okay? Just have patience for everything. With the Queen of Swords, you're going to have clarity. You're going to have breakthroughs. I also feel with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you really need to get your point across. Like you're very directive, right? Get your point across. Be blunt. Get whatever it is that you're trying to communicate. Put it out there. I feel like you're not afraid of anything. I feel like you know how to handle yourself, and I feel like you have that strength and that I feel like you're not afraid to be your true self, and I feel like you just need to keep doing that, okay? Because you're going to see some kind of result here. I feel like there is something that you need to hear, need to see. I think that's why there's messages here coming through. Pay attention to your dreams. Stand up for yourself too, and what you believe in, you know, and really have patience, because you will be able to establish yourself. You will be able to create a strong foundation, but you just need patience, okay? Because it is going to come in. You just need that patience. And then for the outcome, you have the Lover's card. And why is the Lover's card here? Wow. Okay, so you do have the Lover's card. You have the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Eight of Swords. Wow. So you have 888 here. So wow, you're completing a cycle big times. So you have the Lover's card, and you do have a union here with your significant other. You know, trust the process and everything that comes with it. You know, really have good communication with them, in whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like you are leaving something behind, because you have the Eight of Cups here. I feel like you're not going to deal with any of this drama, any situations that were just like, no, I'm not doing it no more. I feel like you're going to find your strength and your confidence, and you're going to walk away from whatever drama it is that you're dealing with. I definitely feel that you are, because you have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords here. And that really means that you're finally going to wake up, and you're finally going to leave the situation, because you don't want to deal with it no more. A lot of you guys are looking for answers, and you're going on a spiritual journey also. I feel like that's going to happen also. And with the Eight of Swords here, the Eight of Swords is saying that, you know, enough is enough. Whatever situation that you're dealing with, enough is enough. You know, maybe you felt trapped in the past, or maybe there was things that you saw, but you just didn't really want to say anything about. Well, you're not doing that anymore. You're finally going to get up and leave the situation, because you don't want it anymore. You're not going to deal with it. You're just like, I'm not even going to give you any energy. I'm just leaving, you know. So it's going to be like that. So, wow, that's a big thing. And I truly feel like it's coming very fast, very soon. So expect it. All right, Aquarius. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.